The sky, with its voice made of stars, tells us the story of 4 suns. At the time of the first sun, the jaguars devoured mankind. At the second, life was devastated by the wind. At the third, a rain of fire turned everything into ashes. At the fourth, water flooded all voices, drowning them out. Life and the 4 suns extinguished. Gathered in Teotihuacan, the gods created the 5th sun. A sun which, in order to stay alive and keep the cosmos moving, would only claim one offering from human beings: their heart. The sun ignites, and the sky, now with a fiery voice, tells us about the exact moment of creation. Everything begins with the mother of all gods, Huatlicue, the one with the serpent's skirt. She was sweeping at the Cerro Coatepec when an eagle's feather lay on her breast and made her pregnant. Knowing that, her daughter Coyolxauhqui, the moon, and her brothers, the stars, the 400 southerners, felt dishonored and planned to kill her. Huatlicue was saddened, but Huitzilopochtli, who was already inside her, comforted her. He would defend her. Huitzilopochtli was born an adult, and with a fire snake beheaded and dismembered Coyolxauhqui. She rolled down the hill slope. In an eternal cosmic fight, Huitzilopochtli overpowered the moon, and Huatlicue's 400 brothers too, the stars who still hide behind the night. Now it is Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, who speaks for the sky. His words are spears of fire. All obey him. He commands his people, the Aztecs, to leave Aztlan to seek new lands until they find an eagle on a paddle cactus, feeding on a snake, which would point out how to find their kingdom. They must find the promised land, so that the sun will never cease to shine. And after that, all of them would be called Mexicas, Mexicans. The journey is very long. It's an intense pilgrimage that only those chosen by the 5th sun can make. People who walk and do everything with their heart. That's what keeps the sun alive. The Aztecs seem to walk without course. They are lost. But in this unending search of the promised land, every place that they set up turns into a sanctuary. Over their footsteps grow chinampas, flowers, songs, and above all, buildings to get closer to the stars. It's on this road that the place where men turn into gods is discovered. It's an ascending route where steps and stairs persist towards the sky. These temples are meant to look like the shape of the mountains. Cities of precise geometrical design, places where the moon is worshipped, and especially Tonatiuh. Pyramids that rise, reconstructing the horizon, oriented to the west and the south, to chase the sun and the stars. Places where Quetzalcoatl is worshipped, creator of mankind, bird and snake in one body. In these buildings also lives Tlaloc, different gods with obsidian eyes, feathered snails, colored birds, snakes and claws, eagles that head to the west to be transformed into the sun, Tonatiuh. We hear Tonatiuh through his tale of God transformed as the eagle knight. He always extends his solar wings to illuminate the day, and his eternal companion is the night, the jaguar knight. While wandering through the darkness, he has as many spots as the sky has stars. The eagle unfolds his flight to reach the top of that monolithic pyramid. A big snake guards its entrance. Its forked tongue extends across the ground. Two eagles and a jaguar also protect the enclosure. The central eagle is illuminated by the sun's rays at the winter solstice, the day when Huitzilopochtli was born. In this place, some warriors receive one of the highest honors, to become eagle and jaguar knights, animals tied to the sun and the night. The eagle perches to observe from these places, Alpha Centauri in the south, the closest star to the Earth. The direction of Huitzilopochtli. The stars there while moving create arches in the celestial sphere. The trajectories of the constellations go from south to north, becoming longer in each movement, like paths that multiply. All the constructions of the people of the fifth sun are oriented towards it and are related to events that define the numbers in the Mesoamerican calendar. These buildings do not point to space, but to time. Zipac Tonal and Oxomoco, priests, wizards, they gather to know the destiny of mankind. Oxomoco with an incense burner. Zipac Tonal throws corn grains at random as a way to predict the future. They are the gods that invent time, and they order it on a calendar. And afterwards they deliver it to Quetzalcoatl, so that he would give it away to mankind. Time is a combination of two calendars, one solar, the other ceremonial. Both begin at the same time, but after the first 260 days, they come out of phase, each one following their own course. And 73 cycles of 260 days have to pass by, or 52 years of 365 days, in order for the calendars to match again and once more align. This way, every 52 years, the new fire is lit and distributed from Cerro de la Estrella, celebrating that the world will continue to live. Quetzalcoatl celebrates in Tula. In his temple he parties, he is happy. He drinks and drinks pulque until he is drunk. But he is embarrassed about his state and flees. He hides behind the sun. He travels east and transforms into the morning star, Venus. Quetzalcoatl has to return. Meanwhile, following the orders of Huitzilopochtli, in every step we leave our footprints and our hearts. Here is where our story begins. The 13th of April 1325, when we arrived in the Anahuac Valley, in the middle of the island of Texcoco, the sun was eaten. In the middle of the day, everything was devoured by the night. We thought we had encountered death, but the luminous arms of Tonatiuh extended. We had found the signal, the claws in the sky, merging with the strength of the earth. It was here, in this place, where the eagle on top of a paddle cactus was eating a snake, that we founded Mexico Tenochtitlan. Here, in the center of the world, in the center of the universe, stands our empire. The orientation of our great temple was chosen to indicate the division of the solar year into periods of 73 days. The sun sets for the first time in this place, and after 73 days, the summer solstice begins. Upon its return, it takes 73 days to reach the same place. In its round trip to the winter solstice, the sun takes 3 times 73 days. These are numbers that we always mark in our calendars. As in Huitzilopochtli, the temple dedicated to the morning star Venus, where we observe that 8 periods of 73 days have to elapse before Quetzalcoatl, disguised as Venus, the morning or evening star, would appear. Every 8 years, then, Venus would appear, 5 times between the same stars. We knew you would return, Quetzalcoatl. We also knew that our hearts would give us a new day. The Earth rises through 7 different levels in ascending order. Our pyramids, the great bodies, reflect the vertical image of the universe, and every sovereign has the mission to enhance the great temple, and with that, to show his might. We build an artificial platform to have the observation point we need to reach the horizon. We want to be close to the top, to be closer to the stars and recover our origin, the sky. Only in this place can the great temple be built. In no other place on Earth do the sun and time converge as they do here. Only from here is the origin of all things, named Tenochtitlan. In these 2 enclosures, 2 holy mountains, duality coexists. That which burns and that which freezes, light and dark, fire and water. Here we built 2 shrines, 2 altars. One is for Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, the other for Tlaloc, the god of rain. Water and fire unite, and together they symbolize war. They loop towards the sky. They embrace each other without merging. No one drowns, no one ignites. They give orders from this temple to the universe. We are the people of the 5th sun. Our history is that of feathered snails, jaguars as kings, the flight of the eagles, and snakes that enrich our cosmos. We imprint our footsteps on the water, where the spirit of gods and warriors burn. We are proud to be the true heirs of the sun and of our cosmic clock. We offer our beating heart to space and time, to Tonatiuh, to the sun. God means sun, a bird of yellow, vibrant wings, bird of all times, which lies in our blood, with the privilege of being Mexica, Mexican.